Hello. Happy Monday if you're watching this today. Mondays are always, I don't know, does anybody else get the Sunday scaries? Or is that just me? Like, I feel like Sunday night I'm like, no, I don't want the weekend to end. So I think I may have a herniated disc in my back right now. I'm only 35 years old, and because of the car accident I was in, I just have so many back and neck issues. But I've had this spot that always bothers me in my back, and the other day was just like annoyed of it, and I kind of twisted to just like be like, ugh. And ever since then, I think that I herniated it. I think it was maybe a bulging disc, and then I think I herniated it. So I had like shooting pain down my leg, clear down to my foot. Like, I was in a lot of pain the last few days. Scheduled an appointment with my physical therapist, but can't get in for a little while. And I'm kind of all about like helping myself and going to the doctor only when it's absolutely necessary, because not only is it expensive, I feel like sometimes they just prescribe medication, and I don't know. I was just like, okay, well, let me just look up what you can do for yourself when you have a herniated disc. And I've been doing some exercises. Totally helped. Like, totally feels much better. I don't have any of the shooting pain or anything. I'm just being very careful. And I know it takes time to heal, so I'm probably honestly just gonna walk for exercise for the next couple months. Not do anything crazy. Walk and bike, which I should probably do anyways for all the injuries that I have, which kind of bums me out, to be honest, because I really love doing like Beachbody high intensity workouts. So sadly, that stuff is just, I don't know. I don't know if it's great for my body now with the injuries I have, but I'm feeling better, much better. I'm just really careful, and, a couple times a day I will go do those stretches, and I probably need to go have an MRI done at some point just to see what's going on in my back and neck and stuff to prevent stuff from happening. I'm just terrified. Like, I don't want to know what's wrong with me. And I know it's like, I know I was really, really injured in a car accident, and I always was just about like healing things naturally and doing exercises and physical therapy, and I never really wanted to know exactly what was wrong with me because I felt like it would send me into a depression, like seeing how bad it was. Do you know what I mean? You all are probably like, oh my gosh, lady, go get an MRI. You psycho. No, but I think that it's like ignorance is bliss, it's like, I don't know. I'm just scared, honestly. I'm scared that they're going to be like, oh, you have scar tissue all in your back, and you have 3 bulging discs, and you're going to have problems the rest of your life. And I would just rather like not know and just try to be healthy. But when I start having issues like this, I'm like, okay, well, now I need to know what I can do. Like, can I go for a run? So that's where it's going to be hard, is I'm like, I might need to know what my limitations are. Anyways, that's what's been going on. We went this weekend to a birthday party on Friday, took the boys, and then Saturday we went to some lacrosse games. So the PLL was in town, and we went to those, and it was really fun. Lacrosse is really fun to watch. So, anywho, I have preschool orientation for Stan in the next couple of hours, and he starts preschool tomorrow, so that'll be fun. He only goes for a couple hours a day, so I'll still have him most of the day. It'll be fun for him, but it's kind of strange, but with dealing with my OCD and stuff, even something as simple as like a preschool orientation where I have to go sit there and listen for an hour, I get really anxious, like social anxiety. And I don't feel like the normal Jenica has social anxiety. I love being around people, but it's like me because of my OCD, and how in my head I get, and how just like my intrusive thoughts sometimes just are so strong, and it makes it hard for me to focus on what's going on when I have these thoughts like raging in my head, and then I worry about not being present and not getting any of the information. And even though it's like it's not, I mean, I'm sure the information isn't that important, it's preschool, but like I still get so anxious leading up to stuff like this. Something so simple. Even my therapy appointments, I would be so anxious for them, I could barely breathe. Like before my appointments, I was literally like, what? Oh, anyways, but yeah, life is just interesting. I'm just learning that we just have no control over our lives. Like, I never thought that I would only be able to have 3 kids. I never thought that I would have chronic pain for the rest of my life. I always had really good health. I mean, like, I was a track and cross country athlete. I was winning medals and trophies all the time in high school. I was just always super athletic and super pain-free. And all it took was a careless accident for me to have chronic pain the rest of my life and not be able to do stuff. You know, I never thought that I would suffer from my mental illness so much that I nearly died from it. Like, I couldn't sleep for days and days at a time. Like, and it just goes to show that, like, we just don't have control of our lives. And we can only control so much, and then the rest is just, it just happens. Like, we can't control it. But I'm learning to just accept what's given. Because otherwise you're just miserable. What, sweetie? I better go see what Stan's doing. Anyways, that's what's been going on. Okay, we're gonna go see what Stan needs help with. Oh, you going potty? Okay. Are you doing okay? Okay. Okay. I'm just filming a video. He's giving me thumbs up. Thumb. Anyway, enough about that. But I have been pretty depressed the last few days, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my mind just always goes to the worst scenarios when I have, like, pain like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna be able to run again. I'm never gonna be able to do anything again because my back is, I have a herniated disc. Like, I'm probably gonna have to get surgery. And, like, worst case scenario. And I just sit there and stew on it and worry and go into a depression. So that's really easy for me to do. But yeah, after I looked up videos and stuff that you can do and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, this isn't as bad as I thought. Like, I need to pull myself out of that. But anyway, today I thought I would show you guys I think I'm going to show you guys my son's room today. I'm trying to just do little pieces at a time so it doesn't overwhelm people. So yeah, we'll do that. So this is my son, Thomas's room. He's our oldest. Yeah, he's in the basement. He's the only kid in the basement. But this is how I decorated his room. I love little shelves, as you all know. They can keep all their little trinkets. It's fun. If you want to know where anything is from, just message me on Instagram or Facebook. It's just under my name, Jenica Black. But yeah. Like I said, most of the stuff I get is from, like, Home Goods. I do love magnet boards in my kids' room. Because they just, I don't know, you can just put so much on them, and yeah, I just love having magnet boards in my kids' rooms. But yeah, that dresser I actually got used on Marketplace for, like, I don't even know, like $30 or something. Like, I do not buy expensive stuff. Those were free from my husband's work. They were getting rid of that and that. So they were free. Then his closet. It's a mirror. Then it's a pretty big closet. And I just store stuff up there. His clothes, shoes. We keep a lot of shoes upstairs, so only some of them do we keep down here. Yeah, this is his room. I love this little shelf right here. Oh, this is from Pinterest. So the actual like art is from Pinterest. The frame I think is from Home Goods. But I thought that was really cute. I love like mason jars. And then that picture right there is from Pinterest too. Or sorry, I meant to say Etsy. I'm sorry. Etsy. The frame again is from Home Goods, but the picture is from Etsy. And I love that picture. I printed out a few of them and put them different places in our house. But I just love it. It actually reminds me of the scenery on Virgin River. If you all haven't watched Virgin River, go watch it today. It's on Netflix. It is, in my opinion, the best series. Well, one of the best. I have a few I love, but it is so good. I really, really love it. And they have a new season coming out in like a few days. And I put up 2 fall things so far. I haven't put up very much, but I got these cute flowers. Aren't those cute? I got those at Hobby Lobby. They were like half off, so they were like $3. And then the little things in there I got from Hobby Lobby, I don't know, a year ago or something. And then I got this cute thing at Hobby Lobby. This lamp holder thing, and then the candle holder. Sorry, that's what I meant to say, from Hobby Lobby. So yeah, it's still August, so I feel like it's too early to decorate for fall, but I put out a couple things. When do you guys decorate for fall? I feel like when it starts getting colder, because it's still like summer here, and I want to soak up summer. So I feel like, I don't know, mid-September, end of September is when I like to start decorating for fall. Basically when the weather changes. But yeah, let me think. Oh, I did want to show you guys this cute shelf in my room. I reorganized it a little bit, but I gotta show you this. Okay, so here's the shelf. That's from like Marshalls or Home Goods or TJ Maxx, one of those. And then that frame is from World Market. That little vase is from Hobby Lobby. And then the thing on the left, that purple thing, is actually from my neighbor that I cleaned for growing up. They had an estate sale for her when she died. And I bought that. I loved the little trinkets she had in her house, and I bought a few different things. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh. Anyways, I did want to show you guys this cute thing. So this is a Navajo doll, and then like look at the detail on this. So a friend from high school actually makes these. So her husband makes them with clay, and then she paints them. And the meaning behind it is she's Navajo, and her husband comes from a family of all boys. And so his mom, her mother-in-law, the wipes smell really good? Oh, good. Anyways, she didn't ever have a daughter that she could hand down or pass down her traditions to. So when they finally had a baby, a girl, she could pass down her traditions to her daughter. So it's kind of symbolic of like passing down your traditions to your children. So I had her do 3 faces for my 3 kids. And it doesn't have to be girls, obviously. It can just be to your children. But the story behind it I thought was really cute and cool. And she just basically custom makes them and then sends them to you. So if any of you want her information, message me. Like I said, I usually do not allow comments on Facebook. Maybe I will start, maybe. But I don't want to deal with people being rude. And I don't always have time to get back to stuff quickly, and I don't want people to be angry, so it's just easier for me to have you contact me on Instagram or Facebook. But I'm usually pretty good about checking my messages and responding. So if you want to know where that doll is from and the information, I will get it to you. I love it. It ended up being about $50 something by the time she shipped it and everything. So not super cheap, but honestly it's handmade, hand painted. It supports her and her family, so I was totally happy to pay that. And it just supports their family. They live in Arizona, I believe. So depending on where you are, I mean, shipping wasn't too expensive for me. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do for today. I have gotta get Stan lunch. He's gonna finish preschool. It's just at home preschool. See, I'm getting like tingling in my back right now. It's not like better, but it's getting there, and I'm just gonna keep working on it. But for all you people that might have a bulging disc at any point or a herniated disc, look up exercises you can do on YouTube, because it has tremendously helped. And you can actually fix, according to doctors and physical therapists, you can actually fix your bulging and herniated discs if you're careful and if you do the exercises. And it's very simple, a very simple exercise. So the way that it gets worse is when people don't treat it and they just keep pushing their bodies and bending over and lifting and doing stuff. So that happened to my sister. She had a herniated disc. She had to keep working. She was a nurse, and it got so bad she ended up having to get surgery. She had spinal fluid, I want to say, leaking, and yeah, she like absolutely had to have surgery at that point. She was losing a bunch of her spinal fluid. I think I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure that's what happened to her. But yeah, so there are preventative things you can do, and yeah, there's just ways to get better. You don't always have to go straight to surgery. I mean, depending on the case, it's different for everybody, but I try to do what I can to fix stuff so that I don't have to do, that would be like last case, So anywho, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And yeah, we will talk later. Bye.